This is Ben Petrick. 8 years ago, his major league career ended. Now 35, he's home coaching high school baseball.
I only wish for two things in life: to be a father and to be a pro ball player.
Hammer to left field. Wow! Ben Petrick!
Catchers that can run, that can throw, hit for power and average. I mean, you don't see guys like that.
But at 23, Ben Petrick realized his life wouldn't turn out the way he imagined.
I was catching Jamie Navarro. He's on like a 94-mile fastball up. I reached up to catch the ball, and I just did my hand to get there in time wasn't fast enough. And I barely took the ball and went to the backstop, and I was like, that's not me, that's not right.
By the spring of 2004, Ben knew his dream was over. Parkinson's forced him to retire from the game he loved. He was 27 years old. Stripped of his identity and the only job he ever wanted, he returned home to face the rest of his life.
When my medication wasn't working, I had no chance taking care of the baby. No chance. I wouldn't be able to walk to her very fast if something happened. If she was choking, I wouldn't be able to, you know, like help her. I mean, it's scary.
In 2009, in an effort to improve his quality of life, Ben decided to undergo an aggressive and high-risk surgery. He went home for Christmas. But 9 days after the surgery, he suffered severe seizures and was rushed to the hospital.
Ben had that most feared complication. The infection was along the electrodes implanted in the brain, so everything had to come out.
10 months later, on November 22nd, 2010, he had the high-risk DBS surgery performed again.
This is with no meds, and he's just finished his first programming session.
This time, there were no complications.
How does it feel, Ben?
Like a miracle.
Wow.
Couldn't wait for the day that if the DBS worked, that I could get up and take care of my little girl. That day came finally. It was like 2 in the morning, and I heard these little footsteps going down the hall. I sat up, and I walked to the door. Are you okay? And she's like, I can't sleep. I just can't. So I'm like, all right, well, I walked back to her bedroom, lay down with her in bed, closing her eyes, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna work.
Can you hold your hands out straight?
The disease still is progressing. This isn't a cure. But he is not frozen in the chair anymore. The disease is manageable again. Sharing his story, being a voice for the disease, that's his calling now, that's his identity.
Ben's new lease on life led to the publication of his memoir and to the birth of his second daughter, Madison, in January of 2012.
Each day I get a little stronger about being weaker.
I think he's so grateful for what he can do. He is so big on never let a moment slip by.
I wasn't going to give up because of the fact that I had the disease. I wasn't going to give up baseball. I'm never going to give up being a father.